We are 8 billion people on the planet right now. All of us are very different. Our forms of expression belong to our greatest values. That is why we have to tolerate the diversity of our world's cultures. And this is not always easy. On the 16th of November, the International Day for Tolerance, we gathered in the city of Serres, Greece, to celebrate tolerance in all its phases and raise awareness of the dangers that come with intolerance and blind tolerance. Because against popular belief, unlimited tolerance can actually lead to the opposite. In a society that lives tolerance without restrictions, tolerance loses its value as the intolerant are also being tolerated. This is known as the so-called paradox of tolerance, developed by Austrian-British philosopher Karl Popper. At a certain point, there will be ideas that do not conform to socially accepted norms. Extreme ideologies can present a real danger to society and, more often, certain minority populations. For example, hate speech directed at ethnic and religious minorities stresses disapproval of their differences and often threatens violence. While people hold the right to think and speak intolerant ideas, others are free to disagree. The paradox of tolerance questions at what point intolerant ideas can no longer be tolerated and whether infringing on individual rights in the name of tolerance is acceptable. Nonetheless, it is important to consider the paradox of tolerance in a modern society where communication is so widespread. When making assessments of whether or not to tolerate intolerance, we must identify where our values lie: in favor of complete freedom of speech or in favor of restricting harmful dialogue. As a cornerstone of many current democracies, freedom of expression is enshrined in numerous constitutions. This refers to the principle that every individual can express their opinions and ideas without the threat of legal consequences or censorship. Restricting this very right of people who use it to restrict it from others would seem to contradict the principle of free speech altogether. Against this background, it should be noted that tolerance does not apply to people who spread violent and hateful ideas. Freedom of speech is not freedom from consequences. This applies to influential people of the internet like Andrew Tate and Kanye West, who share misogynistic, homophobic, and racist opinions.
I think we need to look at.
Oh my goodness. Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look,
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Oh, man.
But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his.
When a girl shoots a girl she doesn't like, you know the first thing she does? She says she's a. You know why? Because they know deep down that female promiscuity is disgusting, it's revolting. So the whole idea of a female wanting to sleep with more than one man at a time is haram. And they know it inside of their souls, inside of their hearts.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do. As does a man. No. Whereas a man, if he sleeps with a bunch of chicks, doesn't matter. Who cares?
The UN defines tolerance as respect, acceptance, and appreciation of the rich diversity of our world's cultures, our forms of expression, and ways of being human. Let's keep it that way.